Alrighty, what's going on YouTube? Okay, so today I was tagged in a video by SM22 who asked, actually I probably should pull up the list of what he wants to answer. I'm gonna make this a real quick video. It's not gonna be something too long, but it is a tag video, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tag a couple people here. I don't know a whole lot of people, so it's not going to be a lot. I'm going to stick with his trend with 3 people, so what we're going to do is we're going to do Ready Player Ben, we're going to do Monster Matt, and then we're also going to do Bulb Gamer. So if the 3 of you could, I would love to see your opinions on this. Matt and Ben, I think yours is probably going to be a couple like mine, but I'm curious to see what you say. So, if I can find the video here so I can get it pulled up for you. Here we go. Goodness, okay, there we go. I gotta do this fairly quickly because Ashley is at the store right now, so I need to get this done. Okay, so the tag questions. First off, background is going to be Pokemon Fire Red. I just randomize it just for the heck of it. Oop, went the wrong way. I'm not going to do any commentary on the game itself, but what we're going to do is... first question is, what is your favorite Pokemon game? That makes me feel old because I will see here. 96 was when the first Red and Blue came out. I was born in 92, so I have a lot of history with Pokemon. The Pokemon game that I really I really kind of fell for was Pokemon Yellow, which was released, I think, a year or 2 later. Pokemon Yellow, so that is my absolute favorite Pokemon game, is Pokemon Yellow. But Gen 1 is by far one of the best gens, I think, to this day. Question number 2, who was your first Pokemon in that playthrough? So, actually my first game was Fire Red, and as you know, not Fire Red, sorry, Pokemon Red version, and as you know, that has Charizard on the very front, and I'm like, and ever since then, ever since I was a kid, dragons have always been really interesting to me, so that's what kind of drew me in, is that dragon, and turns out Charizard is not a dragon type, which was very odd for me, but I mean, it could have been better, could have been worse, but yeah, Charmander was my absolute first starter, and it was something that I felt very strongly about, because I really liked the dragon types. So, moving on to the next question. What other notable team members were there? Okay, so, Pokemon Yellow, of course, back then you didn't have randomizers like you do now, so back then you had to start out with Pikachu, which at this time, by the time I was old enough to really understand what was going on, and to understand Pokemon, and then there was a series that came out too, so I would name myself Ash. I wouldn't name it after myself. I would name Ash, and then Pikachu, so I was kind of playing as Ash in the game, so Pikachu was always on the team. Charmander, into Charizard, was always on the team. I never really used Venusaur or Blastoise for that matter. Gengar always on the team because I had a friend that we could trade back and forth. And this was back in the day when you had to have the link cable, and you had to. It was an interesting deal trying to just get the trades going. But I had a friend that would help me out, and so Gengar, that line was always on the team. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of the team of 6 I used to use. So we have Pikachu, Gengar, and Charizard. I don't know. Pidgeot. I really liked using Pidgeot because I always thought it was a cool bird Pokemon. I really didn't get into Arcanine. Arcanine was another one. I really didn't get too much into some of the other typings because I was. I mean, I'm not big into it like I am today. Because I really didn't understand the typings. I didn't know what was weak against what was strong against what. This was back in the day. Nobody really knew Pokemon. This is before all of the competitions, all of that. So, saying back in the day makes me feel old, but and Matt and Ben could probably agree with what I'm saying here. It's not that I'm old, it's just it makes me feel old. Let's see here. We'll move on to the next question because I can't quite remember the other. Let's see here. I have 4 out of 6. I can't remember the other 2. So, next question. What specific things happened in the playthrough? Your standard Pokemon game. I played until I beat the Elite Four. And then I would restart. Growing up, I really didn't want to restart all that much. After I got Emerald, I think I really didn't restart my Pokemon games just because, I took all that time to catch Rayquaza, and it was something different, because after Red, Blue, and Yellow, I got Heart Gold. And that was not Heart Gold. Wow, I'm getting up to date here. I got Gold, and after Gold, I went on to I think I skipped straight to Emerald because I might have had. I think my brother and I had Ruby and Sapphire kind of split up between the two of us. I'm not for sure about that though. But yeah, my brother and I, we would collect Pokemon cards, which actually is going on into the next part. What is the most important thing if that first of that first playthrough, and what effect did it have on you? It really got me into the Pokemon series. I feel like it really left a mark on me because it led to me doing YouTube here. So, years later. My brother and I would collect Pokemon cards, and we also got into other animes such as like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I remember growing up watching Yu Yu Hakusho and Death Note and stuff like that. So it really introduced us into a whole new world of cartoons and new things to watch instead of some of the other stuff that was on. Oh, that's Dark Tide. Sorry. But yeah, it created the geek that you know today to be your Ringmaster DJ. I don't think that if I didn't play those Pokemon games, I don't think I would be cool here. I mean, I think I'd be watching YouTube and not creating, because it really affected me for getting into it. Like I watched I watched Ready Player Ben, I watch Monster Matt, I watch Original 151, I watch United Gamer. I watch all of them play, and it really inspired me to get into playing and letting everybody kind of watch, that kind of deal. The only person that really watches me on a day-to-day basis is Ashley, my wife, and I know she kind of gets bored watching me every now and again. So, but yeah, I think that first bit of Pokemon really turned me into who I am, the geek I am. Granted, my dad helped, to introducing me to games when I was young, but really I think, sorry for the sniffles, but I think Pokemon really turned me into who I am today. So, that is actually all of the questions. I thank you for tuning in, and again, I will make sure I let Monster Matt and Ready Player Ben and Bulb Gamer all know that they have been tagged in this, and go over there and I'll leave a link to their channels if you don't know them already. I will leave a link down in the description, so go check them out. If they do this, fine. If not, it's alright too. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and from everybody here, I'll see you in the next one.